Hey everybody, Vic here, and I'm back with another one. Today, I want to discuss the Chime card and why you shouldn't use one. This year, back in January 2026, I happened to be at Walgreens and I uploaded $120 to my Chime card. I was needing to go purchase some medication, and when I got back to the pharmacy to try to pay for it, the register said I had insufficient funds. So I'm looking kind of confused because I just uploaded $120 at the register up front. So I checked the app and it shows I'm negative $50. So I call Chime and I'm able to speak with a representative. I tell this representative that, hey, I'm here at Walgreens right now. I just uploaded $120. Where's my money? What's going on? So he gets some information from me. He says, let me check our records. I'll be right back. So this guy has an accent like he's from East India. Like they always are, because you're never able to speak to anybody with an American accent anymore. And they're never from United States. Most of the time you're speaking to somebody that's from India. So he comes back on the phone and he says, well, I checked and our records show that you owe us $50 from the year 2024. I'm confused again. So I'm like, well, that's impossible. I haven't borrowed any money from Chime. And I said, I didn't borrow $50. I said, the last time I borrowed some money was probably 6 months ago. And I said, that was $20. I'm like, you can't borrow $50 from Chime. I said, they have a feature on there called Spot Me. And I said, you can only borrow $20, and when you pay that back, it goes into a reserve. He says, well, it came up as a red flag. You owe us $50, and we took the money. I said, without notifying me, you're supposed to notify me. He says, no. He said, whenever someone borrows money like that, and it comes up as a red flag, when they go load money onto their card, and they haven't paid us back, we take the money. I said, that's illegal. I said, you can't do that. You're supposed to notify people. He says, well, what's the big deal? It's only $50. So I'm asking this guy, are you being sarcastic with me? He says, no, I'm being dead serious. He says, you're making a big deal out of nothing. Nothing? I said, hey man, that's my money. I said, $50 is $50 and I need it back. He says, well, we're not going to give it back. I said, then let me speak to a manager, somebody that's over you. He says, I am the head manager. I said, okay, I tell you what. You're not going to give me my money back, right? He says, that's correct. I said, well, I tell you what. Cancel my account. And I said, cancel it right now. I said, don't send me any offers in the mail. And I said, don't contact me by email. And I said, furthermore, I will be making a YouTube video. And I'm going to let thousands of people know what kind of practices you people are using. I said, because it's against the law. He said, that's fine. I said, okay, no problem. Moral of my story here is, everybody, if you have a Chime card, get rid of it. And if you're thinking about getting one, please don't. Can you imagine if you had a Chime card and you put $3,000 on there and you had to go use it to pay a bill or for an emergency, and you find out $1,500 of your money is gone, and when you call these people, they sit here and say, oh, it's only $1,500. What's the big deal? These people have lost their mind. I try to Google their address and it comes up some weird place in California, a weird part of California, which I have no idea where it's at. And I don't think that's legit. I think they're operating out of East India, like they always are. So, if you have a Chime card, just get rid of it. Don't put money on it, because at any given time, these people will steal money from you and will not tell you and will play like you owed it to them. One other complaint I got too, these banks. When you go into a bank with a check someone wrote you, it's against the law for the bank or that institution to charge you a fee of $5 to $15 to cash a check. It's highly illegal. That is against the law. If anything, the bank should be charging the person that's got the account who wrote the check, they should be charging them a fee for writing a check to someone. That's how that should go. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and speak on that so no one else gets ripped off. And one other thing, Chime does have a class action lawsuit against them. It's online. You can Google it. Chime class action lawsuit 2026, and you can read all about it. I'm not sure what it's fully about, but I think part of it has something to do with them stealing people's money without notifying them. So, If topics like this helped you or you found it helpful, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so when I upload new content like this, you'll be the first to see it. Thank you for stopping by and checking out this video. Until next video, my name is Vic. This is my opinion, and I'm out. Thank you.